At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the Falcons sideline, that is head coach Raheem Morris. These guys hoping to get back to 500 with win number 4 here. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Play action now, Daniels. Throw left side, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Johnson again. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the draw, this is Johnson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
3rd and short, Daniels. This finds his target. That's Metcalf. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On first down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now give to Johnson, coming right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Drive play straight ahead. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it'll really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Penix working from the gun. He'll try and run this. It's inside the 10. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Robinson. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Stop for no gain, and now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up.
Here's a 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, Penix. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steelers and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. A give left side to Johnson. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
On the ground again with Johnson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Nice tackle there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Throwing Penix. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. At the same spot after the incompletion. It's 2nd down. Play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Bronk. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Get to Johnson, start this drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A give, this is Johnson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now an inside give to Johnson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it, and he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away.
At their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And it's Dante Kent in on the stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Robinson up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A pickup of 2, and that run doesn't get it for them either. It's 4th and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. That'll be the 1st and more. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing. Brock, 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. Daniels now on 1st down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance in making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They go play action. Here's Penix.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the play, and that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air with Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. That one's caught by Mooney. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And they take him down right along the 30. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Shotgun snap to Daniels. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Here's a design run. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on Indianapolis. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Vikings get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is Omarion Hampton. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. The Chargers up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bucs get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Second down, Robinson. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Try and run here with Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. There's a counter give to Robinson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Staying with Robinson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. They sent him with that sack in my Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Flush out now to his left. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Back to throw it. Finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. We're all set now. 1st and 10.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Panics on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Falcons
On it with Robinson from the pistol. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
brings up 2nd and 8.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yard shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. The Steelers and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
10 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
One drawn up here for Daniels. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful in that designed run.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and short, Daniels. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained it for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop them from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
Design one, Daniels will keep it. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try with that 1st down.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll run another option to the right. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 9-point advantage. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Will begin his return from the 11. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Pickup of 2 here, and that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down. We've set it down from 37. Shotgun snap, a gift to Robinson. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Robinson again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Penix here from the gun. It's caught by Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A give now from the gun. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
From the shotgun, Penix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. And air it out on 3rd. That one complete to Pitts. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th.
Falcons 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Daniels. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Play action now with Daniels. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Third down, and they need to get 10. To the air on third and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together at doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. They give it to him again. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on that very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third.
That's a gain of 8.
He'll throw it.
Third and 4.
He'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. That's incomplete left side.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Running it after the penalty. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Ball still sitting on that 14-yard line. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. Do you have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Penix on the scramble.
That's That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. It's only a chip shot from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, he delivers.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Setting up the screen. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing now. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And he's got it. It's in close. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
Point attempt coming up. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 24.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.